Shree full yogis. It's of this entire year that I'm standing here on a field talking to you, but perfect. Throughout this year, I've always felt that Shree was so much more than just our brick and mortar building. And it's been just a community of the heart. That's what we are. We're a kula. We're a community of the heart. And that has shown through so much this entire year. While we have not been able to be indoors and to be together, that we are still so together and we're still so with each other. And you have all been a saving grace for me through this time, to just be able to have somewhere to go with meaning and purpose, and to see all your faces, and to just be able to do yoga with you over this year has been 100% the biggest blessing of this year for me. Thank you.
Hello, my dear Shree Yogi students. The word that comes to me and I'm thinking about this past year is resilience. I think that our yoga practice taught us this, and then it was really so much embodied through your practice, beautiful practice, keeping your beautiful practice on Zoom or live or wherever it was, resilience. And I thank you for this. You helped me be resilient, and through your resilience, you kept going through your yoga practice, which helped you to be resilient. Thank you so much, and with my deepest love and bowing.
Sharing with you from Susan, I am so thankful for this past year and for having my Shree family virtually with me at all times. It has been a year of our yoga in action, patience, finding new paths, embracing the unexpected, and finding new appreciation. Teaching has meant more to me this past year than ever before. Thank you for your support, encouragement, and smiling faces. I can't wait to hug you all. And for me, I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for accompanying me this year on this long and arduous journey. You have given me a reason every morning to wake up with hope and purpose. Thank you.
Hi, Shree Pilates clients, students. So I want to thank you for your consistency over this past year. I'm someone who thrives on consistency, and I was always so happy on Friday that I knew who was going to be in my class and that there was something consistent in my week. So I want to thank you all for coming, and I enjoy teaching you so much. And I look forward to one day being able to teach you again in person. This is a message from Karen. To all my friends at Shree, though the past year has been challenging, we were challenged together. And when we are on the other side of this, I will look back and remember you and how you all uplifted me while we moved and breathed and supported one another together as a community. Thank you for years of friendship, a spiritual home, and a chance to bring more joy and good health to all. See you on Zoom for now and in person soon. Happy anniversary, Shree, and a special shout out to Chaya for her loving support, steadiness, and persistence to guide us through this uncharted territory. Air hugs, Karen.
Dear Shree community and my wonderful students, it has struck me so much this year that yet we are so far apart, we are still and forever so much closer than we have ever been before. And I just wanted to share this short reading that I found talking about Zoom. I love seeing the inside of your home. I love seeing your cats perch on your chair, your children tear through the room, your small dogs nestled on your lap. I love your houseplants and your dressers. And for those of you who are good with technology, I love your fancy backgrounds and what they say about your souls, that you love San Francisco or would live in a jungle given the choice, or a priestess of the occult with 100 candles and one giant cat. I love your couches and your kitchen cabinets, your hanging pot racks, and your pet bed piled high with laundry are perfectly made. Your bare walls or tastefully hung art. You have let me into your space, so though we are far apart, I feel so much closer than ever. I'm wishing you all the best, and thank you all so much for just a wonderful year.
Hi, this is a message from Elizabeth to everyone at Shree. Elizabeth writes, one of the things that I have looked forward to throughout the year of challenges has been meeting up with my students to practice our yoga. As a teacher, I am really just a student who has chosen to teach, and the students who attend my beginner classes are hardly beginners. They are authentic yogis in their own right, and it has been so inspiring to see them showing up every week, no matter what is happening in their life. The fact that we are all virtual actually highlights the strength of the invisible connection we have through our practice with each other, with the greater Shree community. Thank you for a beautiful year of yoga together. Elizabeth. And a message from me following on from Elizabeth is that one of the biggest messages I have learned through my practice of yoga is to show up as ourselves, to show up with the strength of our practice. And I want to thank everybody in the Shree community for doing that, for showing up on Zoom, more recently in the studio, for carrying on your practice, even though it seems so different. I have found a lot of strength through this year, a lot of support through the Shree community, not only the classes, but the book club too. I'd like to recognize everybody who has turned up for our book club and supported us in that. So thank you, everyone. And I look forward to seeing you in person at some point and on Zoom very soon. Namaste.
Hi, this message is from Jill. Big hugs and thank yous to all of my Shree Yoga students. Your dedication, loyalty, and commitment to showing up for our classes together has gotten me through the tough challenges that we had to face this year. You are my home away from home, and together we created our own little virtual haven. Thank you. It has been my joy and privilege to work with you. I also want to say thank you to Chaya and the excellent instructors at Shree for building such a beautiful community. It's from Jill. And then I would just like to say I am just deeply humbled by everyone's dedication for showing up. I've been graced with being able to see the evolution of everyone's practice over the past year, and you know, the added ability to kind of see into your homes. It just makes me feel touched to know you that much more in that way. So thank you so much for showing up, your dedication. I deeply, deeply appreciate it. I'm so grateful for the whole Shree community. Thank you.
This past 12 months has been a rough ride for all of us in so many different ways. And there are three driving forces that for me have kept us going at Shree. The first is the desire to hold on to our beautiful space and at all costs to not let that go. The second is our incredible group of teachers who have adapted and morphed and changed and shifted to keep teaching online for the past 12 months in such a beautiful and meaningful way. And the last is you. Without you, we still would not be here. We would have had to close everything down and let everything go. So don't you know, we're still standing better than we ever did, feeling like a true survivor, looking like a little kid. We're still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of our lives with yoga on our minds. We're still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you.